Thank you for staying with us. Now, let me tell you about the JoyNews Impact Makers Awards. I mean, if you've been following us for a while, there's no way you would have missed this, because this is the second time we are doing this, much like a corporate social responsibility, where we honor, recognize, and award ordinary people making extraordinary impact in their communities. This year we have 10 nominees and 10 impact makers, and we'll tell you more. I mean, the build-up to the awards coming next month, we want you to understand the significance of this scheme, this project, and also appreciate some of the corporate bodies and organizations who've agreed to be part of this noble cause of shining light on those who make strides to affect the lives of others in our society. So this morning on phone with me is Youth Eliasu Baba. Youth Eliasu Baba is an awardee from last year, and he won in, First, let's speak to Youth Eliasu Baba from the Upper West region, and he was an awardee in mental health. Eliasu, welcome. I'm particularly excited to speak with you because this month is Purple Month. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm most grateful.
Great. So how was your life before JoyNews Impact Makers Award? I just want us to take it a bit back so that we build a case so that our audience can understand the impact of this award scheme. How was life before JoyNews Impact Makers Awards?
Yeah, life was okay. But actually, after joining Impact, it has been improved tremendously in Upper West region and in Ghana at large.
How has it improved? What has changed?
Yeah, immediately after Impact Making Life, I have been known to the world through JoyNews. Wherever I go, wherever I am, you could see people pointing fingers at me. Hey, this is the hero of Upper West. This is the hero of Ghana.
Right.
So because of that, I'm more grateful. I think JoyNews has impacted even my life into the others.
And you were an awardee in mental health. What exactly were you doing in your community that merited this award?
Yeah, for the past 17 years, we have decided to give hope to the mental ill people, those on the street, in the gutters, eating from garbage to garbage. So we have been giving them hope by way of, bathing them, feeding them, clothing them. So that's what we have been doing for the past 17 years. As I'm speaking now, yesterday, we brought them together and then bathe them, feed them, clothe them, and medicate them just yesterday.
Now,
so that's exactly what we have been doing in Upper West here.
Right. A year on after receiving this award, you yourself have just said that a lot of people know you now. Has this in a way amplified the opportunities to get more resources so that you can help more people in the Upper West region?
Yeah, I can say yeah, because immediately after the Impact Making Life, a lot of people get to know Bahas, and a lot of people get to know Eliasu. So because of that, whoever I walk to ask for something to support my project, they don't hesitate to give it to me. Especially when we embark on Bahas Mental Home Project and then Rehabilitation Center as is currently going on. A lot of people have donated 1 bag of cement, 2 bags, 3 bags, 4 bags. Through JoyNews Impact Makers, they got to know me and then donated a lot to me. So we have started the project, and the project is currently going on in Upper West region.
All right. Eliasu, what would be your message to those who have been nominated already this year and those who are looking forward to joining the program next year?
Yeah, what I would advise them is just to keep it up. They should let the world know they are doing something. They shouldn't give up. So whoever have this opportunity, seriously, it's a very good platform for you to advertise yourself, like what happens to me. As I'm sitting now today, I'm a hero. Through JoyNews, I can say, Alhamdulillah, I've made it. And I'll urge everybody, to put hard whatever you are doing. You shouldn't think that you are doing it under the darkness. You should do it with your heart, and Allah will see you through.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Youth Ilyasu Baba, 2023 awardee in mental health for JoyNews Impact Makers. Now, let's also get on phone and speak to Richard Okomensam. Right here in the Greater Accra region. He was an awardee in Agric and Social Welfare. Richard Okomensam, welcome to the program. How are you feeling as a hero of JoyNews Impact Makers Awards? Richard, can you hear me? Can you unmute if we have Richard on? Okay, it appears Richard is not on, but like Ilyasu said, don't think that you're doing something in secrecy. I mean, you might think nobody's watching you, but the world sees you, and that is why we are doing this, so that we can encourage those who are already doing good to do good. Is Richard on the line with me now? Richard, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, madam.
I was saying that a year on, after winning in a great sector as a JoyNews Impact Maker, how does it feel?
Well, the feeling is good. Yeah, it's really good.
Would you say that this award scheme has opened more doors for you to amplify the work that you were doing, for which reason you got awarded in the first place?
Definitely so.
How so?
Okay, so after the award, I applied for 3 grants on behalf of some of our farmer organizations. And I won all 3 for them. So I have to say, select about 10 people from each association to the University College of Agriculture and Environmental Studies in the Eastern Region in Bunsu, for them to be trained as trainers to go into their communities to train the other farmers as well. And that program is still ongoing. Apart from COP, practically, there was a call from one popular organization, a popular herbal village. I don't know if somebody will say.
Oh, Richard, please, if you could reposition yourself and let's try again. I lost you there for a second.
Okay, is it better now?
Yes.
All right, okay. Okay, so should I continue?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so
you said apart from the first call, that's where we lost you.
Oh, okay, so like I'm saying, I was able to get grants for 3 of farmer organizations or associations that I assisted from the Ghana Skills Development Fund. Specifically, farmers from the Central West region, farmers from the Bono East, Etima and Kranza area, and farmers from the Oti region. So they've gone to first training, and those who have been trained are to go back to their communities and train the larger community members. Because that's the COT approach that I applied for. And fortunately, I won the 3 grants for them.
Wow.
Then,
congratulations.
I also had a call from a very popular herbal hospital in Ghana. I don't have their permission to mention the name, but it's very popular. They heard about it. I didn't know they saw the herbal hospital. Then they said, oh, just no. I saw TV. I didn't know it or it was looking for some comment as agriculture, especially honey products, because they use a lot of honey.
I'm losing you again with some interference. You'd have to reposition again.
Is this okay?
Right. Let's do this one last time. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So they also contacted me, and due to the exposure I had as a result of the award given by JoyNews, they called me and asked me to come and train the workers because they use a lot of herbs and honey and other bee products in their formulation for patients who come to them.
Right.
So we have to go there, train them. And just last week, he called that they now have bees colonizing the hive, the farm is doing well, and they are expecting to start their own.
Well, congratulations, Richard.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure there are some nominees who are watching us right now, and they would love to know what are some of the things they should look forward to coming June when they get to the award. You have experienced it. What would be your message to them?
Oh, I think first let me congratulate them. It's an honor to be selected and awarded, appreciating what you have done. Because sometimes you get discouraged. You thought nobody is concerned with what you are doing. But that puts you in the limelight. And I think that alone is a great honor. It's a feeling that in Ghana, at a particular point in time, in a very specific sector, you are the person that JoyNews and others have chosen as the best so far within that particular sector. And I think it's a great honor.
Yeah.
Plus, the exposure you get. I mean, how do I pay for that exposure if I'm to do that alone on my own? I couldn't have done that.
Right.
No, I couldn't have done that. It's so huge. And I'm so glad JoyNews is doing that for us, free of charge.
Yeah.
A documentary, 30-minute documentary, I could never pay you. So my advice today is to take it seriously, and it's just the beginning. This is just bringing them to the limelight so that they can do more. They should appreciate it, value it, and then work harder.
Richard Okomensa, thank you so much. He's a 2023 awardee in the area of agric and social welfare. And they all tell us really that their lives have been changed personally, professionally, and they can do more now than they were able to do. Let's go on Zoom now and speak to James Kwewu Senu. He's a sales and marketing manager of DBS, one of our sponsors for this year's JoyNews Impact Makers. James, good morning. Thanks for joining the program. Now, why did
Good morning, Benis.
Oh, this is Sweetie.
How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How about you? Right, so I was saying that why did DBS agree to come on board this time to celebrate and honor these impact makers? What was the intention behind joining us this year?
So first of all, I just want to say good morning to all our viewership and all our potential customers and our customers as well. You know, the brain behind Impact. First of all, I want to applaud Multimedia for taking up this initiative to highlight or celebrate people doing extraordinary things in our communities. I think it's things which I read about, I saw on television, really marvels me. People don't normally pay attention to extraordinary things all these nominees are doing. But I just want to applaud you for taking this initiative to recognize all these people are doing. Their brain is behind, we support such things, so we just want to be part of this, and we are very, very delighted to sponsor this program as well.
Right. So
yes, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. What are some of your expectations for this year? It's great that you're joining us. What are you looking forward to?
So let me take this up. For the first time, for all those who don't know what DBS is, DBS Industries is one of the
challenge is I keep losing you. So
yes, sweetie, can you hear me now?
Yes, James, please go ahead. So
before I come to your questions, I just want to highlight a little on DBS for a first timer who don't know what DBS Industry does. DBS Industry is one of the leading manufacturers that produces and manufactures quality roofing sheets. For the roofing sheet, we have the self-lock, we have the MSL, we have the IBR, we have the IDT. And we also have steel trusses. And currently, we also have our concrete products. The concrete products being the 5 inches blocks, we have the hollow blocks, we have pavement curbs, and we
Right.
also have the ready-mix concrete. So this is just a highlight on DBS.
Okay. And so now, what are your expectations as a sponsor on this program? James?
I hardly hear you, sweetie.
Right. After telling us about DBS, I'm saying that you are part of our sponsors for this year. What are you looking forward to? What are your expectations? Do you just want to have fun? Are you looking forward to all 10 people having a great time? Are you looking forward to helping the awardees get, more opportunities? What are your expectations for this program?
I hardly hear you, sweetie. I keep losing you.
Okay, we'll try one last time, and if it doesn't work, we'd have to bring you back in our subsequent bulletins. James, I'm saying that as sponsors of JoyNews Impact Makers 2024, what are your expectations coming on the show? Or what are your expectations ahead of the event next month? I don't think this will be resolved right now, so we have to go. But we'll bring you more in a subsequent bulletin, so you want to stay with JoyNews. But who wins the Ultimate Award? Stick and stay. We'll bring you the details in the build-up to June, and when we unveil and award all our winners for the JoyNews Impact Makers 2024.